So the first topic tomorrow, June 11th, is the full moon. Strawberry moon. It's in Scorpio by Vedic astrologers, and it's quite powerful. Anytime that there's a full moon, power and energy is just heightened. So right now we're feeling a lot of kind of unrest and a lot of energies that are opposing each other, especially in the powerful sign of Scorpio. But what it means for you is full moon's the time to manifest. So today I'm going to be going through what I do for a full moon. So I spend my day meditating a lot of the time, thinking about what I want to manifest in this life. So you can do it a few ways. You can do it by connecting to thoughts and just thinking about your desire, stepping into how it would feel to already have that. I think what we do when manifestation happens is we spend a lot of time thinking about what we don't have. It's that lack consciousness. Now we're trying to move into the abundance consciousness, and that abundance consciousness is held in place by greed or held away from us by greed because we think that, oh, we don't have enough money. Well, humans make money. We can just create more if we need to. If you are attracting money, you're not taking it from anybody else. You are just manifesting it. They'll print more. You're not taking it from anybody. So be honest with yourself and say, this is what I desire. Um, you may not know where it comes from, but don't plan it. Don't think about what way you're going to get it, but think about what you have. Think about when you receive that money. It will come in weird ways. You might find somebody's winning lottery ticket on the ground that can't be returned to them and is destined for you to have it. You could find out that you have a weird inheritance that you never knew about, or you might find the government just gives you a check of $1,500, or you have somebody return something to you, or the bank has an error that's in your favor that that you didn't know that you deserved until that point. So it shows up in weird, mysterious ways. Whenever I've done a money meditation on that abundance, what I do is I lay down, I clear my energies, and then I imagine my physical body being a magnet and money flying through the air from wherever and landing and attaching to me. And then I think about what I would do with all that money. I would take time to do what I'm doing now, and that is stepping into my power to help uplift the world by teaching people how to live their best lives. And it's not taken away from anybody else. When we live our best life, we're actually helping raise the vibration on the planet. We're helping raise the vibration of humanity. We're bringing happiness and joy when we're creating things that we're passionate about, not doom scrolling or watching TV, but actually going out and creating. Like I sew, I draw, I've just picked up calligraphy. There's a lot of things that you can do. Somebody said to me, Martin, I don't know where you find the time. I said, how much time do you spend on Instagram? Do you spend an hour a day? Well, yeah, well, that's an hour every day, 7 days. That's 7 hours. What can you do with 7 hours? Well, you can learn how to sew, that's for sure. I learned how to sew 10 months ago. And now I have enough product to start a small little vendor, and it inspires people to want to sew some more. I attract people who are of creative minds to gather around me, and I inspire them and they inspire me equally. I go to the fabric store, and it's a wonder that this guy walks in and they asked me the first day, they go, are you lost? And I said, no, I'm right where I need to be. Now show me your upholstery fabrics and show me this. And they were quite happy to show me around. And the girl eventually coyly comes up to me and says, do you mind me asking, what are you making? And I showed her my tote bags. I make tote bags. I make scrunchies. I make all sorts of things. Anything that I'm like, oh, I need to make this to solve a problem in my life. That's what I do. So that's really what has come about from my creativity. I've solved problems. I've opened conversations with people. I've met so many people that are just great, um, just great to connect with and be around, that enjoy creativity as much as I do. We're given these passions. We've given this ability, this talent by God. So to praise Him, to praise Source, using the gifts are what we are to do. Nobody ever remembers who balanced a ledger book the best. They always remember famous paintings, Mona Lisa, Wings of Victory, creative aspirations. So take that time, take stock, and say what you're doing is valuable. If it's writing a story, if it's painting a picture, if it's violin, piano, music, share that with the world. Don't be embarrassed by it. We think that people are making fun of us all the time or will make fun of us, but we never know until we do it. We suffer more in imagination than we do in reality. So we sit there worrying too much about what we don't have, when share that gift, see what people actually say. I've done that with my bags, and it's been really positive. A lot of people have started talking about them, and some people actually use them almost every day. So it's it's an honor to watch my bags wander around and collect groceries, and people be proud of showing it off. So um, yeah, this full moon, sit down with a pen and paper and write down 5 things that you want, that you desire, that give you joy, and think about having them. Don't think about how to get them. Think about having them already, having them in your life. The universe is like a big dumb dog. If you worry about a heart attack, it's going to bring you a heart attack. If you're worried about debt, it's going to bring you more debt. It is like, oh, he wants a heart attack? Okay, he's thinking about a heart attack. Heart attack, I can find a heart attack. Well, step out of that. It's not serving you. Worry is not serving you. Find joy. Find joy in every moment. Um, do what makes you happy. You don't owe anything to anybody. I find that if I'm not hurting anybody, then I should be doing exactly what I want. Listen to that inner child, bringing that inner child out to play. So I spend a lot of time now thinking about what I desire, but I have a hard time finding out what I desire, what gives me joy. So I spend a lot of time thinking, trying things for the first time. I have something called an effort list, and that's a list of small things to accomplish, trying a restaurant or taking a course or going for a walk 5 days a week or once, and just making that effort list to visit that store, to try this one thing, because they're easily achievable. They're going to make you see if you have joy in that. Find Eventbrite to find local things that are free to do. I know that I live near Vancouver. I'm in White Rock, and the beach is 2 blocks away. And I rarely go down there because it's so busy, but I've dedicated myself to going down there at least once a day for an hour. So it's been nice to be by the ocean and walking, and that's part of my effort list. Another one is to take a course. So I want to try dancing. So I'm going to try a dancing of sorts. I like swing dancing, so I don't know if it's going to be too hard, but I'm going to try that. I'm going to look for free events for meditations where I can go, or sound baths, and just really find fun things to do. Every Wednesday there's beginner Tai Chi here in White Rock. So Wednesday morning at 9:30 I'm going to go try Tai Chi for the first time. And I might feel out of place, but we all feel out of place the first time. Like, you're not alone in these feelings, and it's okay to feel these things, but eventually you'll be able to welcome other people in. And how great a gift is that, welcoming other people into a place that you felt intimidated to go for the first time. So you never know where it's going to lead. So this full moon, I beg and plead for you to sit down, notepad, pen, paper, pencil, whatever you want, and write down 5 things that you want to accomplish or have. And it can be anything, wildest dreams, because beyond our wildest dreams means that we can't even fathom what we can have and what's for us. So take this time, invest in yourself, and spend this full moon thinking about what you want, writing it down, putting energy into it, and see if it comes true. What's the worst that can happen?